Hey guys, so we are starting our Karin Slaughter reading blog, okay? I have never read a book by her. Oh, something in my eye. So I have never read a book by her, and I have a couple. So I have this one, which is The Blindsided. I have The Good Daughter, Pieces of Her, and The Girl Forgotten. So they are another series. This is a separate series. So I just thought that I will give a couple of different books a go for next couple of weeks or days or whatever it is going to be. Today is currently Saturday, so I have a whole weekend. I haven't been feeling well. I finished one book today. And so I thought it's quite an early evening, so I'll start on this one and see how it goes. And instead of almost breaking it about everything that's going on about the book, I'll tell you more of how I enjoyed each book, or what do I think about the writing or the story. Am I engaged? Because I do know slightly things about the books, but I don't really know, one, if I'm gonna like it, two, if it's my kind of thing, and if I like Karin Slaughter's work. So this is what this is about. So let's get it started. Blindsided is the first one. I will actually read a different book, as in a different copy, because I have two, and I think that one is just a cuter copy, so I don't want to break this one. I'll start the other one. Also, I did do my hair. You guys probably can't see, but I have been to a hairdresser's again. It is just air dried, so it looks a little fuzzy. I also woke up from a nap, and I just had a shower. So this is what it is, and let's just get it, okay? Let's see if we're gonna be a Karin Slaughter stan by the end of this vlog. So let's get it. Before I go any further, I'm either going to love, I want to say her name is Sarah. Let me just have a look. Yes. I'll either love Sarah for being a bad bitch and having an amazing gut instinct, or I'm gonna hate her. So, prayers for me that I love her, and we go from there, because so far, she seems like she knows what she's talking about, but the wishy-washy about her husband, I don't know how I feel about this. So, I'm 2 chapters in, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. But that is my first thought. I'll either love her or hate her. Let's do this. So, I am currently 138 pages in. And so far, my thoughts are this. There's a lot of world building. We need to get to know those things. And I'm trying to keep it in mind because it's a series. If I didn't know there was a series, it would slowly put me off, because I like kind of action, action, action. There's a lot of world building and getting to know the characters, which is fine with me, knowing that it's going to be a series. 2, people did not lie when they said that she was very explicit, which I really like. I hate when they kind of like walk around the topic of what actually happened, especially when it's like an adult crime, serial killer situation or whatever it is. There we go. 2, and now it's kind of picking up. A second girl is missing. Things are starting to happen. I think the first 100 pages was just kind of like a lot of background noise for me. I still don't know if I like Sarah, okay? I still don't know if I like Sarah. The chief pissed me off. When Chief said that he cheated because he wanted her to be mad, and then he was surprised that something so small ruined his marriage. Typical bloke. He probably watches Andrew Tate, okay? So I'm kind of, and Lena, which is the Chief's, like, girl detective, I get it that she's in distress, but she reminds me of like a temperamental teenager. So I don't know how I feel about everyone yet, but so far I'm enjoying it, to the point that your girl I ordered Pretty Girls, because everyone says that that's the best and whatever. So I have this, I have 2 books from the other series, and I'm going to read a standalone. I might read the standalone next. We will see, depending on when it's going to come in. It's supposed to be here in like 3 days, because it's a secondhand copy. I'm hoping that it's the prettier cover, because the UK cover is so ugly. It's so ugly. So, that's me, and I also did my nails today. I did not do much reading whatsoever, so I'm going to try to get a few more pages in before my fiance comes back in. And yesterday, I was going to read upstairs, but I bought a candle that comes in, like, with the wax inside, and it freaking exploded. Like, the glass broke off while the candle was burning. Keep in mind that it was like maybe this much of a candle left, so it's like it's supposed to withhold 30 something hours. And it, I lit it, I went to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden I hear, and it just cracked open. So that was weird. So I didn't read last night. I just went to bed. I felt tired. I feel better today. So let's get a few more pages in and let's see what's gonna happen. Let me just pop you on here. So I'm currently getting ready because I'm about to go to the gym and train. I have clients, work to do, things like that. So I just thought I will go and move. My lower back hurts a little, but I did manage to get to about 200 pages in, just over 200 pages in Blindsided. And still don't know how I feel about all the people, if that makes sense. But so far the premise of the book is, it's engaging. I kind of like what's happening. Well, I don't like what's happening for the people that's happening to, but it's entertaining. With that being said, like people said, very gruesome, which I actually really like. I think for once it doesn't read like a gimmick. It actually reads as if you are on the case with them, which I really enjoy. So with that being said, I have high hopes for the book. I am a little worried that it's a whole series, so like how many bad things can be happening in a small little town, but that's just me. So that is my biggest concern of like, do I need to read the whole series? How can it actually be so good? But I'm not getting ahead of myself. Like I said yesterday, I did order Pretty Girl, so that should be coming in the next couple of days. And yeah, so my plan for today is go to the gym, come back, have a shower. Sorry, I can't talk and do my lashes because I feel like I'm going to poke my eye out. So, goal is go to the gym, come back, have a shower, have some food, and then get a little bit more reading done. I did wanted to do a sit-down video, which I really wanted to do my July wrap-up, but I have to go through my list because I really do not know what I've read. I feel like it's just been such a scattered month, but we will see. And then I have a client at 1:30, so in theory I'll be back home just after 11, have some food, get ready, and then for my work to actually sit in a garden because we are having another heat wave. So it'll just be really, really nice to find a good spot in a garden where I can set my laptop and everything out in kind of a shade because I have a cute umbrella and stuff. So just sit outside, be in the warmth, but at the same time not be in a full-on sunshine. And I'll show you guys the new book that I picked up, which is just a Shadow and Bone first book, and it's so pretty. Oh, it's like a special edition. So that's kind of my plan for right now. So far, like I said, I really like how realistic it is, but I do have a little, I'm a little worried because it is a series, so I'll see how all the other writing is, and if she isn't, Karin Slaughter, if she isn't kind of like Stephen King, where there's always so much like background over actual story. So I'm hoping that's not going to be it. So that's my little gym outfit, and I am going. So I'll see you guys when I'm back. Guys, so I am officially done with Blindsided. I did finish it like 11 last night, and if you guys followed me for a while, I do not stay up past like 10:30. Your girl needs to get her sleep. So my final kind of opinion on the book was I really enjoyed it. I would give it 4.5 stars. I like the story. The characters, I'm still not 100%, but I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed how intense it was. So today I'll either start Pieces of Her or see if Pretty Girls comes, which probably it won't because it's 9th, and it said it will be here between 11th and 13th. So Pieces of Her is the next one that I'm going to read, and so stay tuned for that. Hey guys, so I just came back from a walk. We went for a nice, there's a little wonky. So we went for a really nice hike. It wasn't too long. I want to say like 2 hours maybe. Why are you falling? What is going on? Don't know, my phone might be a little too heavy. But basically, went for a walk. I'm back. If I look like flushed, I have no makeup on, just came out of a shower. So today we're going to start Pieces of Her. And this is it. All I know is there is a mom. Ooh, hold up. There's a mom, some sort of incident, and the daughters are finding things out about their mom, from what I remember people talking about. And it's supposed to not be as gruesome. So we will see if I enjoy, and we're gonna go from there. Guys, so we're currently on Thursday today, and I am now about 155 pages into a Pieces of Her. And so far, I don't have the same reaction that I had to Blindsided. I think Blindsided was so much better. This one, I just think the first 100 pages, it just dragged. Like, it might be just because they had to get the story and everything. I just think that it was so slow and there's not much action. It's interesting. Like, the premise is really interesting. So I'm trying to push myself and read it. But also, I've been busy. I've tried to upgrade my phone. And basically, there was so much drama with upgrading my phone. Basically, I was like, oh, okay, I'm just going to go with a different provider. But I was like, oh, I'm just going to check if they have any, like, upgrades for me. Because I've been with the company for, I want to say, 6 years or so. So I thought maybe they will have better deals. So I went in and they had a very similar deal. I would have to stay for 6 months longer than the new provider. But it's like, oh, whatever. There's a next day delivery. So I placed my order, put all my details, signed a contract. And I get confirmation it's going to be with you tomorrow because you ordered it before 2 o'clock. Doesn't come in the next day. Doesn't come in the day after. So I went on like a live chat. That took 45 minutes to get the information that they don't have that phone in stock. So I just wasn't getting it. So after that, great. I just wasn't getting it. And they were like, oh, so what do you want to do? We can order it so you can wait for it or whatever. So I ended up going with another provider and I just had to close my account with them because not only am I paying the same amount of money for 6 months less, but yeah, it was just that they were like, oh, you can go to the store. So I've driven like 15 miles to a store. Turns out, yeah, we don't have it in the store. So we can order it for you or you can do it online. And I was like, oh, it's back and forth the same thing all the time. Then I went to one provider and I ended up doing it online. So I could have just stayed home, done it online the way I set my mind to start with, instead of trying to kind of do it that way. So that kind of put me off. And I spent literally probably 5 hours today just driving back and forth to different stores and trying to sort it out. So I'm going to sit down and try to get through a little bit of those pages because I almost dumped the other one because Pretty Girls came here. And we know this is the book that everyone is raving about. So this is going to be the last book that I'm going to read in this vlog. So I'm going to try to finish this one. So it's 3 completely different books, different series, different things, and see how I feel. I kind of feel like I need to divide this vlog into 2 because I feel like it's going to be like 45 minutes long. But we will see. So far, this book is not my favorite. The premise is nice, but the book isn't great. So we will see how it goes. Guys, so we are currently on Saturday and it didn't go the way I thought and I wanted it to go. So I still have about 100 pages. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that basically I had to put a pin into my book because I put it outside. I left it to get a drink, opened, and basically the whole entire book unglued. It was so hot. I think that was on Thursday. So yeah, I just didn't really have as much time to read as I thought I would. I really tried to get into it. To be fair, now I'm starting to like averagely enjoy the book, but it was so low for me to get into, and the book is quite chunky. It's about 480 pages or just a little bit over. I've been trying to order a new phone, and to try to get an upgrade has been such a pain in the ass. I basically went through ordering a phone 3 times over and it didn't happen. So basically I wanted to order it with my person, like with my provider. Then I went into another one, Both of them I waited 2 days for deliveries. The phone was basically out of stock and they didn't tell me. So one company just didn't tell me and I was just waiting. The other company took money and then just gave a refund today, being like, oh, by the way, it's just not happening. Which was so irritating, because why would you advertise that you can sell something if it's not in stock? So that happened, so made a decision to just buy the new phone up front and then just continue with my provider with SIM only, which that took. So I've been trying to get a phone since Tuesday. So Tuesday I ordered the first one, so it's going to be almost a week now of the next day delivery. So it was basically, if you order before 8 p.m. it will be there the next day, and obviously I've ordered on Tuesday and it's still not here. I want to say I spent about 3.5 hours on like live chats with both companies, and I am emotionally exhausted, and it's the time of the month, so I have zero patience for all of this. So that's the tea on that. And considering that on Thursday I've been driving around for about 4 hours back and forth between different stores, different providers, and all of that, just enough, it's enough. So I am currently, I tried to sit outside, but it is just, I don't know if I'm a little sticky or I don't know, there is ants everywhere and I just can't sit outside today. So what I'm going to do is go have a shower, put like a loose shirt on. I also did not sleep last night, so I feel like that doesn't help. And I fucked up because I should have gotten one of the Karin Slaughter books on Audible and listen, but I actually listened to like into a deep dive or something like that. That's quite good. It's like a siren book. But anyways, so I'm going to bring my fan down and just try to sit in a corner and read, and if I manage to have a nap, I'll have a nap. It's about 4 o'clock now, 3:30. So hopefully I can read it. Today I have 100 pages left, so if I don't get distracted, I should easily be able to finish and finally start fucking Pretty Girls, okay? And I just don't know. I will ask you guys on Instagram if I should do this as a 2-part or just 1-part series. So if this is a 2-part, I'm going to end it here with my reading, and I will see you guys in the next one to tell you exactly what I thought about this one and Pretty Girls. I feel like that's just fair. It's you guys get something and then I get something, as in you guys don't wait forever for this. So that's what I wanted to do. So let's do it that way. I'm going to finish this and you will be able to see my like mini review for this book in the next video. But until then, I really enjoyed Blindsided, which I thought I had it here, but it's on the other side. So I really enjoyed Blindsided, and I already ordered book 2, so that's coming. And then, or has it came already? No, I think book 2 is still coming, so that's great. And there's a new Kiss Cut, I think it is. So I do want to pick this one up as well. So the first one, loved it, loved how, considering that I don't like detective point of view, it was really good and actually got me into like, I want to try more of that kind of genre. And then this one, I like the premise, took me forever to get into, and it took a while to grasp who was what and what was happening. But we don't know yet. So if you want to know exactly what I think about this book, I would say stay tuned till the next one. And I'm hoping that they will be back to back, you know? I'm hoping that I'll be able to release this vlog, and then the next is just going to be a couple of days. I literally just need time to read Pretty Girls, but we will see how that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.